From your head to toe and all that in between. The way you stepping when you wanna sing.
Welcome to Call Me IV Radio. It's me, your host with the most IV, but just call me number 4, baby. You are now tuning in to Motion Mondays on the Ivy League podcast. Before I go any further, I gotta make sure I get the proper introductions to Mr. One of None himself, Big John.
Man, my brother, you already know it's always a blessing to be up here with you. And just like always, if you're looking for a place just to feel, you're right where you need to be. And per usual, man, we're going to keep giving the people what they need.
And we'll proceed to give y'all what y'all need. Welcome home, y'all, the kids under the mat. I know y'all came in the door and y'all heard that music playing. That's your boy, Mr. Singer-Songwriter Extraordinaire. So y'all please make sure you get at me on all your favorite streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever it is. You can find me there. The link will be in the description. Y'all tune in. Let me know how I'm sounding. But cool. God blessed us with another 24 hours. A beautiful Monday evening. So I think it's only right we kick it off with a little something fun.
Man, let's do it.
Let's do it, man. So if that to-do list could talk to you, if it had a voice, if it had a personality, what would it say?
Man, I'm going to start off with saying I just hope it ain't too bad.
Right.
But if I had to give my 2 cents on it, man, I think it'd be something along the lines of, damn, you really were serious about gaining that weight. Because, boy, you do not like going to the gym. You get what I'm saying? And I just say that in regards to not more so me not making it to the gym, but just if I'm going into the gym with a frown or a smile on my face, and I feel like it's a frown more days than others.
That's a lot more fun to pick up that fork than that barbell.
You get what I'm saying? Because I can't tell you the time I frown going to the kitchen.
Right.
Yeah, so
right.
And I get to go right to bed, depending on where I'm at.
What kind of day it is.
Yeah, I could take that plate, go right.
Just
Yeah, look.
like that. Don't get no better than that.
You feel me? So it gets no better. So just long as that to-do list see me still punching in that clock, whether I want to or if I don't. So just making sure I show up for myself regardless. But, boy, again, I just hope it don't talk about me too bad, boy.
Right, some days easier than others, for sure, man.
Because I still punch in, baby.
I'm still here. I know you see me.
So, for sure, man. So, just to get that right to you, man, what does that look like for you? And just how much trash you think is going to talk about you?
Oh, man. Well, I know the first thing they would have to say is, do you own a clock?
Ooh.
Second thing is, well, can you use it? Oh, my goodness. I'm so good for that's only going to take me 15, 20 minutes. Then 30 minutes done passed.
Yeah.
And I just realized I'm going to be here for another 30 minutes, if not longer.
Boy, you 2 hours deep at this point.
And now the rest of the day is, now I'm scrambling for the rest of the day because I done lost time doing too much. And I'm the kind of person, man, I get lost in details easily because I like to kind of like that perfectionist thing where I got to make sure I get things as close to tight as I can get them. And, sometimes you got to come up for air. You can't always get lost in the details, man. So,
most definitely.
But yeah, definitely time management is not my superpower. If it was, I'd be too powerful, man.
Hey, yeah, so we can't make no reservations when it comes to you.
Like, we can make them. It's just, are we going to make it?
Yeah,
we gonna make it.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
But if I clear the schedule for the rest, if that's the only thing I got to do for the day, then we can get there early.
Most definitely. So we going to make it if you ain't got nothing else to do.
For sure. But if I got something else to do, we going to still make it, but we going to see about what time.
Right. We may have to adjust the things. Give y'all a call. We might be 15, 20 minutes late.
You know what I'm saying? But we getting a little bit better every single day, though. So that's what it's all about right there.
Yeah, most definitely, man, because it's one of those things, man. It's like a landslide. Everything move with that one thing that's out of place.
That one thing.
So,
that's like that one assignment that you forgot that they gave you at the beginning of the semester.
Oh, man.
And you forget about it until you see the group chat. Like, y'all, how's it coming? I just wrote my 20th page. You like...
That's what I'm saying.
Pages.
So, then you open up that thing. You open up that assignment. And you see, I see why y'all boys got me 4 months to do this.
Sometimes you need that pressure to really do that thing. Pressure make diamonds or burst pipes, don't it?
I'm trying to tell you, but I do not recommend that for anybody.
Do not follow that example right there.
Please do the assignments in advance.
Stay on top of that. But yeah, so we're going to turn that one over to y'all as well, too. Y'all let us know if y'all's to-do list could talk to you. What would it say? What kind of conversations are y'all having? Let us know in them comments. And while you're there, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Most definitely. We need that because we're trying to build a community with y'all, and we love hearing from y'all. So whatever it is, if you want to text us, if you know us personally, drop it in the comments or even reach out to us on our social media platforms. Mm-hmm. Please do. We'd love to hear it.
We can't do it without y'all. Y'all the reason we can keep on going, man. Y'all the reason we can keep on going. So... But we got that fun one out the way. But per usual, we got to make sure we leave y'all something for the spirit, something for the soul.
A little
bit of food for thought. So we're going to change the pace up here and get into get into the thick of it.
Well, yeah, most definitely, man. You know, we always have to do that. So just to take it there, man, how important is it to visualize those goals that you have set in place when you motivated?
I think it's everything, man, because you can't know where you're going unless you have an idea of what it looked like.
Yeah.
You gotta have some kind of a picture. And if I was to say like visualize the ideal version of yourself in your head, everybody has something that pops up. Now, depending on how clear it is, that's where you get into what kind of person you're working with. Because some people can look in the mirror and they seeing that person. Other people might have a little bit more work to do to make that picture clear.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you still have something that you can look for. So if you can at least visualize something, then that means that you can put what the work is or kind of what it might look like to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Got to start somewhere, man.
Most definitely, man. And just like you said, man, it's everything. Because we're not talking about daydreaming.
Mm-mm.
We're not talking about being high off of a feeling or just like an initial spark or anything. We're talking about being very strategic with mapping out your road to success. And that looks different for everybody, man. But just for example, man, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, man, get an idea how long school is going to be for you.
Mm-hmm.
Get an idea how long you'll need to study, or just even how stressful it tends to be just for people. Get an idea of these things just so that you could try your best to prepare yourself, just because, or even even if it's seeing yourself walking across that stage.
Mm-hmm.
What's the drip gonna be like, man? Who are you inviting? Because invitations is limited.
Right, who gonna be in the front row, second row, third row?
You get what I'm saying? So all of that, and I feel like a lot of us, it gauges how serious we are about a particular thing. Like, so it's one thing just to think about it and just do away with that thought, but to really map out something and put together some type of a plan to reach that destination. Mm-hmm. I feel like it tell you everything you need to know, and it shows like how serious you are about it. So, and that's just for example, man. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to go to a Costco over in California without no address and nothing.
Nothing, just okay, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you that address, and you already got an idea of how you gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So you don't know exactly how you don't know if you're gonna fly, if you're gonna take a car or something, but you at least have an idea how you gonna get there. Like, all right, for sure, I know I have to cross X, Y, and Z states to get there, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel like a lot of us neglect that in a sense. And I'm not talking about the cases in which God drops a blessing off in our hands to where we crossing paths or rubbing shoulders with people we never had any idea that we would be right there. Right, but we still there. But just everything else that falls outside of that, have a purpose, be strategic with it, get an idea of what that road is, that road to that destination looks like, man. Seriously.
It's all a part of preparation, man. You gotta, if you visualize what that worst case scenario looks like in your head, then you can prepare for it. If you can prepare for it, then you might be surprised at what actually happens.
Almost.
Because I always say, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because, again, you sit there, you rehearse whatever that scenario is, whether it be a job interview, and you rehearsing maybe some of the hardest questions that they might ask you, or if it, maybe you're showing up for the first day of work and you're trying to rehearse what kind of, scenarios might happen that might, and whether they're realistic or not really doesn't play into it. It's just about if you think that they could happen, then you can kind of put a game plan together so that way when you get there, you might be surprised about how easy it was or how prepared you were. Or you might have over-prepared because you sat there, rehearsed 50, 60 of the hardest interview questions that you could find on Google, and then they might have only asked 3, and then the rest of the time you sitting there talking about, what you just had to eat yesterday. Like,
most definitely.
There's no telling what you get into, but if you can come to that as prepared as possible, you'll surprise yourself because we're capable of a lot. And I think that you hit it on the head where we kind of sell ourselves short sometimes about maybe putting some limits on our head without really actually trying to just sit down and think about what it's going to take to get there and where you're going in the first place. So visualization is everything. It's all a part of, because again, you gotta. That's probably like the first step in my opinion. Like,
for mapping it out.
For doing anything, you gotta at least okay, it starts with what you want. Okay, what does it look like? Okay, now what does the work look like?
Most definitely, man. I want to be a doctor. For sure. I already see myself in them garments, all of that good stuff. Yeah. I already bet what classes I need to do, where some of the best schools to apply to, all of that good stuff. It's very strategic, and I feel like it'll save you every bit of the headache just to have just those simple thoughts, man.
Even on the days, because it's going to be hard to do it some days, but you got to have an idea of what it looks like so that way when you wake up on those days that end goal might not be as clear. You still know what it is.
Yeah.
Because you done already mapped it out. You can already map it out and obviously make adjustments as you go along the way because you're never going to get it right the first time. But keep it up.
Most definitely, man. And also pray on it too as well, just because I feel like that's a part of the plan, the strategy as well. Take it up with the Most High, see what he has to say, or see just what he reveals to you entirely on the situation, just because it could be something that could just not be realistic for you at that time or just not for you. So that's really everything. So just not necessarily something to drop in the comments, but just sit with yourself and really map out what that destination looks like for you, whatever career or whatever road you decide to take, or whatever it is. Just sit yourself down, have that conversation with yourself, and just plan it out. Seriously.
You have an idea of, how prepared you are depending on how clear that image is when you try to do that visualization as well too. So something to definitely, if it's not a part of your routine, definitely it could help significantly. And if you're already doing it, then stay after it.
Seriously. So just to get that to you on a different note, man, how do you apply that to your everyday life, especially chasing this music dream?
Oh, man, I think that, like I said, that's the first step. So you got to have an idea of where you're going in order to at least try to get there.
Yeah.
So trying to do it as big as I can, but then even expanding it a little further outside the music as well, too, like the opportunities that are going to open up because of where I want to take it. And then also that puts me in a position to now provide opportunities for others. And that's really the root of what we do, is trying to be a blessing to somebody else, because when you're blessed with a lot, that's the responsibility of the blessed.
Most definitely.
You got to give it back. So, but yeah, no, that's everything right there. And at the end of the day, all I can say is God is good for even giving us that foresight to know that that's such a crucial part of the journey, because if you can't skip no steps along the way.
Nah.
You can't skip nothing along the way. So
I definitely feel you, man. So just real quickly, man, what are some of these things that you visualized already?
Well, I've never seen anybody. I know that it was talks that Drake was going to be the first artist to perform at the World Cup, but if he don't get it done, then why not me?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Be the first one to really go do that thing big. And I'm awesome. You seen that episode of SpongeBob where they brought the dome out and then they opened up the field and then come up with something like that. Like, we gonna do it real big. So
Nickelodeon, man, y'all get my brother over there, man.
Come on, man. So, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us on this Motion Monday, y'all. But please, again, y'all get at us in them comments, like, comment, and subscribe, because at the end of the day, y'all the reason we keep this up.
Seriously,
we're trying to build this community, this family environment, and once again, y'all the reason for the season. So.
Most definitely, man. Just like always, if you're looking for a place to feel, you're right where you need to be. And we love hearing from y'all. So whether you drop it in the comments, or again, if you know us personally, shoot us a text, reach out to us on any social media platform. We'd love to hear from y'all.
Instagrams is going to be right here on the bottom of the screen as well, too. So y'all get at us. Showing love is free over here. We got no shortage of it as well, too. So
not at all, baby.
There you go. But without further ado, y'all, per usual, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay after it.
Most definitely.
Your bottom's red, but your money green. Pristine, pretty little baby girl, you running things. From your head to toe and all the in between. The way you steppin' when you wanna sing, yeah.